Hello, you're going to see you're going to see nothing but my room for a few seconds as I set up, because I notice I usually talk before actually playing, so I thought I would just set up while the camera was on. And I had 11 hours sleep last night, and I apologize to anyone who I talked to yesterday morning while extremely tired. I had a huge sleep deficit, and now I've been awake for maybe 7 hours or something, I don't know, but I've had a lot of coffee. If you hear shakiness in my voice, that's probably the coffee. And I just took anxiety pill, anti-anxiety pill. So it's going to be kicking in as I set up and do this video. It might get stronger, makes me tired. It's especially effective when I am anxious, and probably especially effective when I have not taken it for a while, and I haven't taken it since around 10 a.m. yesterday. It is 4:09 a.m. Tuesday, I guess. Well, you know, by the time this is uploaded, there will be a timestamp. And let's see here. I want to adjust the camera so you can see my guitar better. And I'm really paranoid about taking care of the neck of this guitar, because I keep hearing that the neck might be bent, and it's bad to bend the neck. Okay, so got it like that, and everything is okay. Just test to see. Yeah, the amp is working, and you can see my guitar. And let's do some of this harmonic minor. I've explained in previous videos how I was reading the tablature upside down. No. Okay. So it's So I think that's in tune. I forgot. Yesterday when I set up, I don't remember. There's like big chunks of yesterday that I don't remember. Not like blackout or anything, but it's just been, feels like it's like a factory reset. So I remember I was working on this yesterday, and I remember yesterday's video I had tuned it, and it was already pretty much in tune from being in its proper place in the case over there. So that sounds, but I just did sounds in tune, and I think it's in tune. And I was probably sleep deprived. last video. And the last video got 8 views, which in terms of YouTube, that's not a lot of views, but in terms of this series of video, that's a high amount. So I don't know. I think my viewership has come to accept this is what I'm doing. So 2 fingers. Can we do 3 fingers? Well, I feel doing those notes I'm not pressing down. This is really easy to memorize, and there's these scientific theories about how, like, adult brains are worse at learning than young brains. But maybe it's just how easy this is. But I feel like I'm progressing pretty quickly. And this is not a magic trick. You have seen most of... See, I got cocky, so... I don't know if I should even be talking during this at all. Or if the guitar overwhelms the camera's ability to pick up my voice distinctly. So yeah, that actually gave me a shadow of a memory of piano lessons. And I know that I have to, you know, do some repetition, but I also like to do different things, so I do not get bored, because I do not want this to be a job. But then how will I memorize if repetition over long periods of time, like I think I was told I would memorize. That's a natural minor, not too different. I have to replace that string, but my sleep is so messed up. That my sleep is so messed up that I'm not awake when the guitar shops are open. Or at least I assume maybe guitar shops have late hours based on the nature of the industry. So, yeah. And then this one's harder to read. Do. Yeah, that's a classic. I remember that. How do I start? Okay. No? Okay. Deceptive. 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 Okay, there, I did it properly without looking once. And I should probably keep doing it, but I like chords. And I can't do chords because I'm missing a string. Oh man, even these videos are going to get repetitive. So, I can tell you something that happened to me. Something that happened to me earlier today. I was at the art gallery. It's like the city art gallery, but it claims to be the province's art gallery. And I was writing in a book, which is something I do. And this guy came up. You know, this is a boring story. Basically, a guy hit on me, and it doesn't matter, but it seemed like a big deal in my mind. And I don't know. What is happening there? I don't know if I'm more relaxed about it now because I took the pill, which, like I said, the first pill I took the pill lasts 10 hours supposedly, but it had been 10 hours. But I'm not supposed to play this note, so it's supposed to be... I really need that 6th string to work. I have to have the 6th string, and I need to get a setup. And the name setup, it sounds so, but that string's, no, they're all open. The setup sounds like someone set you up for a trick. Like, I go to them and say, here, take some money and make my guitar better, and then I get it back and nothing's different. But I'm sure it's not like that. It's just paranoia. But you know. I mean, I googled setup guitar, and there were all these links how to set up your guitar. I don't know. Maybe if I just like go into the guitar shop and talk to them, but I'm not very good at talking to people. So let's do that again. Which string is that? The bonus of having that missing string is I don't have to worry about raising that finger, but I should not develop bad habits. See, that feels like doing that stuff seems, compared to this, like it seems just by pressing down on a few things, you're basically doing whatever this is. What am I doing now? Yeah, like pressing down on a bunch of strings and then going through them, it seems like you're basically the same level of musical, I mean, harmonics, what do they call it? Harmonic minor and natural minor. Like it seems like you're at the same level of doing music. It's just a chord, well, yeah, it's a chord, but it's like a scale, it's a progression. But it seems like the chord, maybe I'm actually, well, yeah, I remember it was hard to do chords at first. So, I don't know. So what should I focus on? No one is here but me. Then I can go. That took me like that wasn't fast enough to turn into a song, but let's try going back and forth between those two. So. Yeah, I'm getting physically tired for some reason. How long is this video? 19 minutes. I guess that's somewhat typical. But I just felt like stuff come out of me. Yeah, so I will show you. Let's go here and here. Flip the viewer. No, you cannot see. Overweight garbage can. There we go. So this is my guitar's resting place. And I used to just lay it on top because I thought that was fine, but then I learned about the neck being bent and everything. So you open this up I don't know if you can see, there's this thing here, and it keeps the neck straight, I guess. I don't know if I'm holding the guitar right. But we'll just lay it down. I don't know if you saw that thing. It's not important. Basically, there's a thing that supports the neck. And let's go here. There's my amp. And this is, I told you a while ago, if you're following the whole thing, that my amp just stopped working one day. And all I had to do, it was plugged into this one, and now it's plugged into this one. And it works with this one, and it wasn't working with that one. So I don't know if there's like a buildup of electricity, but to make sure my amp doesn't malfunction again, I unplug the amp. People probably used to unplug their electronics as a matter of course, just like people used to shut down their computer, and probably still do. But my computer is always on. Goodbye.